Welcome to today's episode. I want to start with a simple question. Have you ever looked at a big handicap race, maybe at York, Ascot, or Cheltenham, and thought, how on earth am I supposed to solve this puzzle? You're not alone. Handicap races are designed to be competitive. The entire purpose is to line horses up so, on paper, they all have an equal chance of winning. That's why you often see 20 runner fields with 10 horses trading at single figure odds. But here's the secret. Handicappers may look impossible, yet they are also some of the very best betting opportunities. Because where the crowd sees chaos, the disciplined punter sees patterns. Today, we're going to strip away the noise and dig into the anatomy of a handicap race. And by the end of this episode, you'll understand three critical things. Number one, how UK handicap marks are set. Number two, what punters consistently get wrong about weight versus ability. And number three, how to spot a horse that's well in, one that the handicapper hasn't quite caught up with. This isn't about giving you a system that promises every bet will win. Instead, it's about building a framework, a way of thinking logically about handicaps that can keep you on the right side of value over the long term. Stick with me, because at the end of this episode, I'll also give you a way to grab my red flag method mini course for free. It's a short, practical guide that will help you identify and lay weak favourites, one of the most powerful weapons a punter can have in his arsenal. So let's get started. To understand handicap betting, you need to start with the basics, how the handicapper sets and adjusts marks. And this is done on a rating scale. Every horse in Britain and Ireland that's qualified is given an official rating. This is a number expressed in pounds. A horse rated 100 is theoretically £10 better than a horse rated 90. In practice, this means that in a handicapper, the 100 rated horse will be asked to carry £10 more than the 90 rated horse, with the idea that the weight difference should level the playing fields. So how do you go about getting a mark? A horse usually needs 3 runs or 1 win before the handicapper allots a mark. The handicapper will look at how that horse has performed relative to others of known ability. Imagine a lightly raced 3-year-old who finishes third behind 2 well-exposed horses. If those horses are both rated around 75, the handicapper might decide that this new horse is worth a mark in the low 70s. Once ratings are set, race conditions determine the top weight, often 9 stone 12 pounds in the flat racing or 11 stone 12 pounds over the jumps. The horse with the highest rating carries that weight, and all others are scaled down accordingly. So in a class 4 handicap, where the top rated horse is 85 carrying 9 stone 12, a horse rated 80 will carry 9 stone 7, and a horse rated 75 will carry 9 stone 2. The system is dynamic. After every run, horses are reassessed. Win well, your mark goes up. Run poorly, you may get a drop. Run consistently without winning, the mark might ease down slowly. The handicapper's job is to keep the playing field level, but it's a blunt tool. It reacts to what's already happened, not what's about to happen, and that lag is where the opportunity lies. So what does this mean for punters? Improvers can be ahead of the handicapper. If a horse that's learning fast or developing physically may be rated 80, but running to 90. Seemingly, decliners can be overrated. An older horse on the slide might still carry a mark it can't realistically run to. As punters, we want to be better than the official handicapper at predicting the direction of travel. So what punters get wrong about weight versus ability? Here's a truth that might surprise some listeners. Weight does not stop horses, or at least not in the way that many punters believe. And we call that the myth of burden. If you walk into a betting shop, you'll often hear he can't win under top weight. It sounds logical. More weight should mean a slower horse, but the reality is subtler than that. Top weight simply means you are the best horse in the race on official figures. A horse rated 100 carrying 9 stone 12 is still better than a horse rated 90 carrying 9 stone 2, unless other factors change the picture. It's worth remembering that small differences are often overrated. A £1 shift is roughly equivalent to a neck or less over a mile. £2 might be half a length, and these margins are often dwarfed by factors like pace, draw, ground or jockeyship. The context is crucial. In sprints, where finishes are tight, £3 to £4 can be the difference between first and fourth, whereas over staying trips, weight is spread over a longer distance and the effect is diluted. The real enemy is physics and conditions. What really affects performance isn't the abstract number on the saddlecloth. It's whether a horse has the stamina to carry weight over the trip, whether the ground makes that weight more punishing. Soft ground often exaggerates weight effects. Whether the horse is fit enough to cope with a weight rise. Where's the edge? The key is not to treat weight as a deciding factor in isolation. Instead, ask, can this horse's ability absorb the weight under today's conditions? Ignore the weight in a vacuum. Pay attention to the bigger picture. So now for the gold dust. Spotting horses that are well in, those that are better than their current mark suggests. Let's have a look at some of the signs of a well-in horse. Firstly, a narrow win that hides ability. A horse that wins by a short head may not be fully exposed if it had plenty left in hand. The handicapper might only raise it a few pounds, leaving more room for improvement. Number 2, running under penalty. Horses can run again under a £6 to £7 penalty before reassessment, and if they were value for more than their winning margin, they can be miles well in. Number 3, collateral form. If a horse was beaten by another that has since gone on to frank the form or win, its current mark may be lenient. Number 4, drop to the last winning mark. Older handicappers often slide in the ratings, and when they drop to a mark they've won off before, especially under similar conditions, they become live contenders again. Number 5, unexposed in new conditions. Step up in trip, step down in trip, or a change in ground can unlock improvement not factored into the current handicapper's mark. Number 6, trainer intent and entries. Trainers know when their horses are well handicapped. Look for the signs: quick reappearances, entries at big meetings, or eye-catching jockey bookings. 7, apprentice claimers. If a horse is already well in, a capable claimer taking off £5 to £7 can turn a good bet into a great one. So let's have a think about some practical examples. Think of the 3-year-old improver who breaks its maiden by neck, then gets a £6 rise and turns up in a Class 4 handicap against exposed older rivals. On the book it looks tight, but if you watch the race and saw that the horse was value for much more, you'll know it's well in. Or the seasoned handicapper who ran respectably in Class 2s, drops to Class 4 and suddenly finds itself £8 below its last winning mark. It's not a coincidence, that's opportunity. So what are some of the common pitfalls of handicaps? Firstly, assuming every handicap horse is a bet. Context still matters. Trip, ground, draw, pace shape, etc. Ignoring well-being. If the horse looks gone at the game, a low handicap mark won't save it. And forgetting trainer patterns. Some trainers plot handicap wins. Others run horses honestly. It's worthwhile knowing which is which. So let's recap what we've covered today. Handicap marks are set by the BHA, or British Horse Racing Authority, to level the field, but they lag reality. Horses can improve or regress faster than the ratings change. Weight versus ability is often misunderstood. Don't fear top weights. Don't obsess about £1 to £2 shifts. Instead, look at context, pace, ground, trip, fitness. A horse is well in when its current mark underestimates its ability. Look for narrow wins, quick penalties, collateral form, class drops, unexposed conditions and trainer intent. If you take one thing away, let it be this. The best punters don't guess. They work logically, looking for mismatches between what the handicapper says a horse can do and what the horse is actually capable of. Now, if you'd like to add another powerful weapon to your toolkit, I want to give you my red flag method mini course for free. It's a short, practical guide that shows you how to spot weak favourites and lay them consistently. It's the perfect companion to what we've discussed today, because while the green flag approach helps you find winners, the red flag method helps you profit by opposing the wrong horses. You can download it now. Just follow the link in the show notes or the description. Thanks for listening. And until next time, remember, handicaps may look like chaos, but within the noise lies opportunity if you know how to read the signals. Until then, thanks for listening and win quietly.